Well, I feel very energized because I have been very depressed over the last week. Had to recover from a cold, watching the World Cup, and then I hear this really stupid Supreme Court decision saying Kennedy, on top of all that, has to retire.
Starting, please head down. We should not be back here if you're not part of the march.
No borders! No nation! Stop the deportation!
Stop the deportation!
Next up is Senator Elizabeth Warren.
It is great to be here with Elizabeth Warren and Joe Kennedy, who are warriors every day in the United States Congress.
We're here to reaffirm something that never should have to be said. That children belong with their parents.
I saw cages of human beings. I spoke with mothers whose children had been taken from them by the United States government.
This is happening to immigrant families every day, at the border and here, in our city, our state, every single day.
Donald Trump says that he wants to make America great again. Donald Trump wants to make America hate again.
We have to acknowledge that the Supreme Court has a racist history of upholding white supremacy, from the Dred Scott case to the Claremont decision.
And that when the greatest government on earth takes its frustrations out on a 2-year-old little girl or an infant little boy, we stand up and we say, not on our watch. Not while we have something to say about it.
I spoke with ICE officials who have no idea how they are going to reunite babies scattered all across this country with their mothers. This isn't about politics. This isn't about Democrats or Republicans. This is about human beings.
The great abolitionist leader from Newburyport, William Lloyd Garrison, very cogently said, with reasonable men I will reason, with humane men I will plead, but to tyrants I will show no quarter.
We have to know that, because moving forward, we cannot afford to think about just replacing individuals in a corrupt system. We have to change that system.
We need to rebuild our immigration system from top to bottom, starting by replacing ICE with something that reflects our morality and
We have to stop criminalizing each other and focus on changing all of the systems and institutions that separate families, from South Bay Jail to ICE and Department of Homeland Security to the Supreme Court.
We are going to fight to ensure that we give asylum to those families who need it. We are going to fight to ensure that he does not have a deportation army to take innocent people out of the United States of America.
Not while you will hear our voices and see our signs. Not while we can march. Not while we can protest. not when we will stand up and say to the people of Boston and Massachusetts and the United States and around the world, with nearly 650 gatherings just like this one around the planet today.
I am going to the border of Mexico, and I am going to take with me hundreds of letters from children in Massachusetts, and I am going to give them to the children who are incarcerated right now so that they know that the people of Massachusetts love them.
No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
We will stand up and fight for our humanity and the humanity of our neighbor. We will fight for a government that is as good as the people it seeks to serve. That we see our humanity in the eyes of those children locked in those cages. And we will not accept it.
This moment is a moral crisis for our country. Dr. Martin Luther King said, "There comes a time when silence is betrayal." We will not be silent. We cannot be silent. We will build a country that reflects our values. That is why we are here.
It's nice and breezy here. Just like in the Women's March, we had to face sub-zero temperatures. So now we're dealing with the start of a major heat wave. It's going to last all week.
Digital rap got animals stamina in them. Someone's stolen backbone where that clap come from. John Jackson, matter of fact, read.
Today, where a victim of domestic violence will go into a courtroom and be afraid because ICE is roaming around the courtroom and she cannot report that violence, that abuse. This is not the country we want. And this makes my blood boil, and it should make yours too. Now, how do we channel that anger? How do we channel that madness? How do we channel that frustration?
Vote!
This is called a rally for a reason. It's because we're rallying our troops. It's because we need to go to work.
Good one.
This does not end when you leave here this afternoon. You cannot go home today and say, I did my part because I marched. It can't. You connect with your grassroots communities. You need to connect with immigrant families and see where you can help.
For public schools, Community Labor United, Dominican Development.
One kind of ice that we do like in the Arctic.
Stop.
We must demand from our elected officials to protect immigrant children and their families by passing the Safe Communities Act provisions in our state budget.
Safe communities. This is what it does. It tells the government that we're not going to use our money here in the Commonwealth to help ICE and Mr. Trump do its dirty work of separating families. So on Monday, I need you, we need you to call your legislators, call your rep, call your senator, call the governor, and tell them that we need safe communities right now.
I think there might be some hope. It's going to be a really nasty election, midterm election year. So, and I know that the Cambridge Friends meeting is still around here. I have yet to find them, so I'm going to stick around here for a little bit longer.
Folks, I will leave you with one last message. You, the thousands of people gathered in this square, are what brought forth an emancipation movement. Yeah. You brought forth a woman's right to vote. You brought forth gay marriage and equality. We will win. We will win. Might not be today, but it will be tomorrow. We will win. Thank you for being here. Stand up, speak out, keep fighting. Thank you.